And this one, telecenter as a media gateway. Sometimes even they don't want to talk much, but sometimes they want to talk. So we link with the teacher TV. So meaning that in this teacher TV, at all level of the academy, they will have our academy that is produced by the teacher. So meaning that even you are the remote teacher in the far area, you have your own television channel, and then you can hook it up now and train your own children. That is what happening. And then the telecom service provider start up some kind of the community TV. And then right now, after this successful test run, it's developed to be this. So I think that yesterday I have seen a lot of story, very great story from you all. And then this is the web TV telecenterchannel.org. This channel is the channel for all about telecenter globally, especially among the Asia Pacific. So meaning that I have already talked to some of you that, hey, your story is very great. Your story is very motivated our people. Can I use your story to be broadcast in this channel or not? They say, yes, why not? Many story there and Thai story there. Many of a friend here also asked me about our e-women story. I said, yes, why not? But you can see from this one, you just access to the website and then see. This is very entertaining. You just imagine that all the 2,500 telecenter using this channel, because their daily function is to serve the ICT center. So they just look at it, right? There also a chat box for them. Hey, today the signal is not good. Today I have a problem. Today virus is bombarding, etc. This is a chat box here. So they can easily communicate like the SMS to us. This is all the story. And then after we gain a lot of popularity, there is a segment. Many of the telecenter leaders say that I need a more advanced story. And another group is I need a very simple story. So we create more. We call ICTV Chumchon.com. Chumchon is Barangay. Chumchon is Barangay. So all the Barangay story is there. All the telecenter story is here. From Philippines, from India, from many countries is here for the leaders, right? After that, after we got a very well popularity, the telecom service provider come up to us and say that, hey, I have some slot for you. Please share your content and network to us. So they just create the catentertain.com for us. And then some more from abroad. Yeah, that's it. So you can imagine that right now, it is the 5th years of Thai telecenter. They can talk, they can share, they can sell, they can access to information, but only in some small spot. How can we keep expanding? So that is our work, right? We learn from India. So I would like to say that after the 5 years of Thai Talent Center, many of the losing local wisdom get back. It's get back. Because they can do their own film, their own story, right? Many of them get back. They enjoy. They enjoy. Lot of opportunity for the nobody one. I never dream of. I never think about it. But it's really happening up. So that is because of the access to information. This picture, we get it yesterday. We got about 900 likes yesterday from our telecenter network. Yeah. Thank you so much for your given opportunity, right? I don't know who is this guy. Yeah. Okay, this one. So I would say that in the last slide that lots of demand that has been served. Just imagine that if we don't have the telecenter, the gap will be even more and more, right? So I think that we come to the right way to help our own people. Okay, so I would like to say that thank you very much for the given opportunity. We love to share with you. Welcome to visit our Thai Talent Center. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chim. Yes, and I forgot to mention that that picture, when you were at the Loyalty Day at UPLB, she was awarded as one of the distinguished alumni of the College of Development Communication in Los Baños. So she was recognized by our alma mater as...
years back.
Yeah, so... And the one that she was telling us about, it's really creating the space for the underserved sectors of the Thai society. We hope that we can also do the same for the Philippine grassroots sector. So any questions for Dr. Chim? Katanungan po para kay Dr. Chim. Usap pa siya. Doc Chim, question? Question from Dr. Angel.
Good morning. Thank you, Dr. Chim, for a very engaging and very informative presentation. As we've seen and learned a lot from your presentation, that the Thai telecenters are very dynamic, and we are actually quite surprised, no? And you know that right now there's two. They're rather new, but there's already 2,500, right? More than 2,500 telecenters are over the country, so that's very impressive. Maybe I just like to get back. I don't know if you can remember our discussion a couple of months back. If you remember, we were in Bangkok during the launch of the Asia Pacific Telecenter Network, and then after that we had a tour, right? A tour of some of your telecenters in some of the slum areas of Bangkok. And at that time, I was actually very impressed with the programs that you were having there, conducting there, especially that day that we were there. They were conducting digital literacy training for senior citizens, and you know, it was a very enlightening experience for me. And we also like to do more of this in the Philippines. We also talked about. Remember, we also talked about. The possibility, and I think I saw it in your presentation, something about telecenter tours.
Yep.
the telecenter tours, the exchange. No? Dr. Chim and I were talking about possible exchange program between the Thai Telecenter Thai Telecenters and PhilSecNet. For example, they would want the telecenter managers in Thailand coming over to the Philippines and being hosted maybe for, is it a month? Is it okay?
It depends.
It depends, right? Maybe a couple of weeks.
It might be forever if you...
Forever if they find someone they'd like to marry here, yeah, that's possible. Right?
We better start.
Yeah, okay. So, there's a possibility that we'd like maybe we'll start to maybe collaborate on that. We're looking at the possibility maybe in the near future of conducting an exchange program. So, let's say telecenter managers from Thailand will come to the Philippines, and then they will be hosted. Okay, we'll identify partner CECs here in some of our municipalities so that the Thai telecenter managers can learn from what the CEC managers in some of our municipalities are doing. So parang the CEC here will host the telecenter manager from Thailand for a couple of weeks in your community. At the same time, para exchange nga, we will have some of our CEC managers going to Thailand, to Bangkok, or in the countryside so that they will also learn about the operations and what the Thai telecenters are doing. Lalo na, it's very excited, for example, yung ginagawa nilang e-commerce, the e-commerce initiatives that you have. And you also mentioned that it's also good that we have representatives from the Philippines going to some of these telecenters in Thailand. Because isa rin pwede niyong gawin doon when you go there as CEC managers, you will teach the community English.
Yeah.
Kaya ba?
Yeah.
Kaya ba? Oh, so kung mababait kayo, and then we'll see which candidates will be fielded, maybe in the next maybe next year we'll try to see if we can set up a program wherein we'll have some deserving CEC managers go on an exchange visit to Thailand.
Yeah, I didn't focus much about the senior citizen center because I observed that no senior citizen in this room.
Oh yes, we're all very young here.
Yeah, we are very young.
Yes.
Yeah, but many of the senior citizens in Thailand, they are very hungry for the guests,
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they are, because especially in the remote area or even in urban, they are alone. So once you are the guest, they must be very happy. Yeah, and then I test from the Thai group that they came. They all enjoy. They said that they learn a lot. And then they never think about that. They never thought before that the Filipinos sing a very best song. Dance very beautifully.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how.
So I think that's also one of our missions. Number one, we will teach English to telecenter managers in Thailand. Number two, we will teach them to sing.
Yeah.
And to also dance.
And then you teach them how to do shopping also.
Wow, all right. So there's a lot of shopping opportunities in Thailand.
Yeah, because Filipino is very famous for shopping.
Yes, okay. I think all of our CEC managers here are looking forward to that.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Doc Angel, can I please request you to present there at the middle our token of appreciation to Dr. Chim for sharing with us the experience of the Thai Telecenter. And we hope that in the future, yes, that plan of Center CEC Managers Exchange will push through in the very near future. We are all excited about it. Thank you very much, Dr. Chim.